Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got an 8-game NHL slate to go over. But before we get to the recap, before we get into today's video, a few things. Like always, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel down below, and turn on push notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. Also, let me know in the comment section below who your favorite NHL play is for today. And then two more things down in the description below. We have a Instagram for this channel and a Twitter. You can follow them. It is at Earl Sports Bets for Instagram and at Bets Earl for Twitter. So that will be down in the description below. Be sure to give us a follow on our new Twitter and Instagram. But now let's go into a recap of yesterday, which it was interesting. We could easily have cashed a few bets that we didn't, and vice versa. New Jersey plus 140. They lost in a shootout, unfortunately. They had definitely a couple chances to win it in overtime, and it is what it is. Overtimes and shootouts are what they are. They're coin tosses. Next, we had Philadelphia in regulation. They won in overtime. Of course they did. That was their second time going overtime this season. That was the Islanders' first time going overtime this season. So, of course, when we make the regulation bet, that is when it goes to overtime. Also, Boston, they tied it with less than a minute to go with the extra skater on the ice to force overtime. They give up a goal within less than 30 seconds in overtime. Winnipeg, I don't think just didn't show up today or yesterday. We had them in regulation. They lost 4-1 to Vancouver. Our two wins were Pittsburgh in overtime against the Rangers, and then Calgary, they shut out the Canadiens. So 2 and 4 days, so not what we're looking for on this channel. But let's get into today's 8-game slate. I've got 5 plays for you guys, 4 sides, 1 total. So let's get right into it. Our first one of the day is the New Jersey Devils and the Buffalo Sabres. These two teams played yesterday with Buffalo winning in a shootout. It is Buffalo minus 160, run back of plus 144 for the New Jersey Devils, over under 5.5 goals. And this is going to be another close game. Looking at these teams, we're going back to New Jersey for this game. The only thing that's making me nervous is Giles Sen versus Linus Ullmark. Sen is a backup goalie because Wedgwood went yesterday, and they do not have Mackenzie Blackwood yet, so it's a practice squad goalie. But I think this team is going to rally around that. They're going to play better defense. This New Jersey Devils team is a pretty good defensive team. They only give up 2.63 goals a game, which is about midway through the pack, but it's not a bad defensive team for New Jersey. They just struggle to score goals. So maybe the under is in play at plus 108 at under 5.5 goals. But we're going to go to New Jersey Devils at plus 145 now against the Buffalo Sabres. Next, we have the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Dallas Stars, and we've had plenty of Dallas Stars money this morning. Carolina opened, I believe, this morning at a minus 133. They are now a minus 120. Looking at it, it is Odinger, a backup goalie, seeing that Ben Bishop is not playing right now, versus James Reimer. Both these teams coming in 4-1 into the game, and we're going with the Hurricanes here. I don't like that it's the backup goalie for the Dallas Stars that are basically a practice squad goalie, and I know we just bet on New Jersey, even though they have the same thing, but this is going up against the Carolina Hurricanes. They're a much better team than Buffalo is, and I think this Carolina Hurricanes is going to be something special this year. I definitely think they're a dark horse for the Cup. I think they're definitely, pretty good odds to win the division. We're going with Carolina here at the minus 120 mark to take care of business here and get the win versus the Dallas Stars. Next, we have the Florida Panthers taking on the Detroit Red Wings, minus 178 for the Panthers, plus 160 for the Red Wings, over under 5.5 goals. and this is going to be a straight up pass for me. This line is, I think, perfect for where it should be. I see absolutely no value on either side. It's going to be Chris Dreiger versus Picard, another one of those practice squad goalies. So this is a pass for me. I'm not trying to lay minus 178 on the Panthers, and I'm sure as hell not trying to bet Detroit here. And I don't really have a read on the side for this game, so we're going to pass for the Florida Panthers and the Detroit Red Wings. Next, we got the New York Islanders staying in Philadelphia to play the Flyers. And it looks like it's going to be Brian Elliott versus Ilya Sorokin. And when Ilya Sorokin is on the ice for the Islanders this year, they look bad. Varlamov is a huge upgrade compared to Sorokin. Sorokin is a rookie, so he's still trying to get adjusted to the NHL. But I don't think it happens tonight against the Flyers. And once again, we're going right back to this line tonight, and this time it is a plus 125 for Philadelphia in regulation. I think they get it done. They don't need overtime. That was only their second game going to overtime this year. Islanders have only gone to one overtime. So we're going to go with Philadelphia here. Plus 125 in regulation versus the New York Islanders to get it done and without overtime. Next, we have the Chicago Blackhawks hosting the Columbus Blue Jackets, minus 138 for the Blue Jackets, plus 125 for the Blackhawks. These two teams played 2 nights ago, and the Blue Jackets won 2-1. Looking at this game, we're going to get, it looks like Elvis Merkulins versus Kanakian. And this is another game where I really don't have interest betting on either side. There's not enough value to bet either side. And I don't really trust this Blue Jackets team yet. I think this is a potential team that can make a run potentially for the division if Patrick Laine comes in and he clicks. But this is not a game I'm looking to bet. I feel like Blackhawks have to win a game eventually here, and tonight might be that night. So this is going to be a pass for me for the Blackhawks and the Blue Jackets. Next game we do have a play on. It is the Colorado Avalanche and the Minnesota Wild over under 5.5 goals, minus 145, run back of plus 131. And this is another game where another third string goalie, I guess you can call it, in the beginning of the season is playing. It's going to be Miska for Colorado versus Talbot for Minnesota. And I still think this Colorado team is just a clear better team than Minnesota. Minnesota's going to be a playoff team. It's going to be Vegas, St. Louis, Colorado, then Minnesota. I think Colorado's the third best team in that division. So, Colorado's 3, Minnesota's 4, because I just don't see a team like Anaheim or Arizona or San Jose really making a push. So I'm going to be going with the Colorado Avalanche to take another game against these Minnesota Wild. I just think they're the clear better team, and they're the way to go for tonight's game. So give me the Colorado Avalanche, minus 145 versus the Minnesota Wild. Next, we have the St. Louis Blues taking on the Anaheim Ducks, minus 163 for the Blues, plus 147 for the Ducks. And this game is going to be another pass for me. My leans would be to the under in this game and to St. Louis. It's going to be Husso versus Miller. So I want nothing to do with this game, because this can easily go to be an over game because Ryan Miller is not John Gibson. But we're going to pass on this game overall. And we have 8 games to play on, and we're only playing on 5. So we have a play on this last game, but we do not have a play on this game between the St. Louis Blues and the Anaheim Ducks. And finally, we have the Ottawa Senators taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Minus 197 for the Oilers, plus 177 for the Ottawa Senators. And there is no way in hell I'm laying minus 197 on these Edmonton Oilers. This is a team that it's very frustrating to watch. They're really bad defensively. Their power play has really taken a hit this year, losing off Oscar Klefbom. Their defense has really taken a hit this year. Mike Smith is not even playing. It's going to be Grusinich for Edmonton versus Matt Murray. That being said, I love the over in this game. Um, these teams give up a lot of goals. Edmonton's given up 3.6 points of goals a game. Ottawa's given up 4.5 goals a game. This is going to be an over game. This is going to be a 5-3, 5-4, 6-3 type of game. It is going to be high scoring and a lot of goals. So give me the over between Ottawa and Edmonton tonight. All right, let's quickly go over our plays for today before we head on out for this video. We had the New Jersey Devils at plus 145. We had the Carolina Hurricanes at minus 120. We have the Colorado Avalanche at minus 145. And we have the over in the Ottawa Senators and the Edmonton Oilers, over 6.5. And then we're also going the Philadelphia Flyers at plus 125 versus the New York Islanders. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel down below if you not have already, and turn on those post notifications so you get notified each and every time we come out with a video here at NHL Sports Bets. We have a wide range of sports that we create content each and every day for the NFL, college basketball, college football, UFC, esports, NBA, WNBA, NHL, MLB, and NASCAR. So we have tons of content coming out for this channel. So subscribe and have your notifications on so you guys know whenever we come out with a video here at NHL Sports Bets, and let's try to make money together for this. But that is going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and let's cash some bets in the NHL tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.